Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're cracking open the Disruptor Playbook to decode the 2027 BYD Song Pro. We're not just looking at a car here, we are analyzing a really fascinating case study in rapid global market disruption. If you've been keeping an eye on the auto industry lately, you know the landscape is shifting at breakneck speed, right? Well, this single compact plug-in hybrid SUV is sitting squarely at the epicenter of that earthquake. Let's dive into it.
Okay, get a load of this number. 3.06 liters per 100 kilometers. That is just extreme real-world fuel efficiency. And honestly, the most incredible part? It achieves this even when the vehicle's battery is completely depleted. That's usually the exact scenario where traditional plug-in hybrids see their fuel economy totally tank. In fact, some real-world testing on urban highways has even recorded numbers as low as 2.6 liters per 100 kilometers. This statistic alone shows exactly why this SUV is shocking the industry. It is literally rewriting the baseline for what consumers can expect from everyday hybrid efficiency.
But here's the kicker. That insane efficiency doesn't mean you're stuck in a stripped-down, bare-bones penalty box. As this quote perfectly captures, the core value proposition of the Song Pro is that it offers a surprisingly premium experience for a fraction of the price. We are talking about a vehicle that bundles together advanced tech, really comfortable interiors, and serious engineering, all for roughly $15,500 to $19,630 in China depending on the trim. I mean, pricing like that completely upends traditional market expectations.
Section 1. Design and smart technology. Premium feel, practical pricing.
So how exactly do they achieve that premium road presence without the luxury price tag? Well, it all starts with BYD's latest dragon face design language. You've got this wide, elegant grille, perfectly integrated with sleek LED lighting elements. When you walk around to the side, it sits on these stylish 18-inch alloy wheels with a 2.71-meter wheelbase. What that does is push the wheels right to the corners to maximize your interior cabin space. And around back, those full-width LED taillights give it a very contemporary, sharp signature. Put it all together, and these elements really trick the eye, making this compact crossover look way more expensive than it actually is.
Hop inside, and the smart cockpit continues to punch well above its weight class. Your eyes are immediately drawn to this massive 12.8-inch rotating touchscreen. It's a signature BYD feature that lets you physically flip the screen between portrait and landscape modes. And no, it's not just a gimmick. It's your main hub for Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and seamless voice controls. Throw in a 360-degree camera system, which makes tight parking an absolute breeze, by the way, and you've got a user-friendly, highly connected cabin tailored perfectly for the modern commute.
Moving on to Section 2. Hybrid efficiency and performance. The power of 5th-gen DMI. Now let's look at the engineering under the hood. The secret sauce here is BYD's 5th-generation plug-in hybrid technology, also known as DMI. They use two different lithium iron phosphate blade battery options to cater to entirely different driving needs. You've got the standard 12.96 kilowatt-hour pack, which gives you about 64 kilometers of pure electric range, and a long-range 18.316 kilowatt-hour pack that pushes it out to 93 kilometers under the WLTC global testing standard. So for a lot of drivers, the daily commute can be done entirely on electricity, long before that 1.5-liter gas engine ever even needs to wake up.
But hey, when that engine does kick in, it is definitely no slouch. The crucial point is that this hybrid system combines a highly efficient engine. We're talking over 43% thermal efficiency with an electric motor to deliver up to 235 horsepower and 300 newton meters of instant electric torque. Now sure, it isn't designed to be a high-performance sports car, but it still delivers a really smooth, confident 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in roughly 8 seconds. It's all about prioritizing comfort and making those transitions between electric and gas power completely seamless.
All right, let's look at the big picture. Section 3. Expanding global footprint. Tailoring disruption to local markets.
We've seen what makes the car tick, but how is BYD actually deploying this thing globally? See, they aren't just putting standard cars on boats. They're actively adapting the vehicle to fit the specific demands of regional markets. Take Brazil, for example. In June 2026, the Song Pro is launching there with a flex fuel engine, meaning it can run on both gasoline and ethanol, a huge requirement for Brazilian drivers. And they aren't just importing it either. They are setting up full-scale production right there at their Camaçari factory in Bahia. This level of local integration shows a deep, deep commitment to capturing market share by actually playing by the local rules.
And this brilliantly illustrates another angle of their playbook. Over in Saudi Arabia,
BYD is offering this enormous 8-year or 200,000-kilometer warranty on the high-voltage battery and the drive unit. Think about it. When you're a relatively new brand trying to shake up established markets, offering a massive safety net like this is hands down the quickest way to build consumer trust and overcome any hesitation folks might have about new hybrid tech.
Which brings us to Section 4, Facing the Competition, Legacy Giants versus New Wave Rivals. Of course, BYD isn't operating in a vacuum here. First, let's compare it to a fellow rising domestic star, the Leapmotor C10. Being a midsize SUV, the Leapmotor naturally offers a larger footprint and more passenger space. Plus, it's got an advanced 5-link suspension for a really refined ride, along with both pure electric and extended range EV options. But the BYD Song Pro counters that by leaning heavily into the proven reliability and robust fuel efficiency of its plug-in hybrid tech. It heavily appeals to buyers who just want a super dependable, compact daily driver. Then you have the DePel SO5. Now, the SO5 goes all in on this highly contemporary futuristic aesthetic with a heavily tech-focused interior. Contrast that with the Song Pro, which intentionally bridges the gap for consumers. BYD purposely opted for a design that is modern, sure, but still familiar and traditional, with intuitive controls. It's designed from the ground up to be approachable, especially for someone who might be buying their very first electrified vehicle.
But honestly, make no mistake, BYD's true primary targets globally are the heavyweights, the legacy brands. The Song Pro is hunting in the exact same territory as established compact SUVs from Toyota, Honda, Hyundai, and Nissan. By offering advanced hybrid tech, drastically lower fuel costs, and a premium cabin experience, all without touching luxury tier pricing, BYD is directly challenging the absolute core of these legacy automakers' business models.
Let's wrap this up. Section 5, the final verdict, real-world benefits. Ultimately, the BYD Song Pro isn't trying to win you over with flashy marketing. It wins by delivering tangible, everyday value. It acts as an accessible bridge for families who want electrification but absolutely don't want the range anxiety. Which leaves us with the question for you to ponder today. When weighing this disruptive technology, the massive fuel efficiency, and that incredibly aggressive pricing, would you choose a rising global challenger like this? Or does the proven loyalty of legacy brands like Toyota or Honda still hold the keys to your garage? It's a choice that is rapidly reshaping the very future of the roads we drive on. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.